Hey everybody, I hope you all are doing well. So I wanted to do this video. This here is old as time. I don't know. The decision making. It's unrealistic. Stop trying to reinvent the wheel. It is what it is. So this video I did was called Beware the Contaminator. Yep, it's by design. Dusty men purposely ruin lives. However, there is a part two. Believe it or not, some women purposely do the same thing Dusty's do, ruin their lives. And this here is so old. I said before, sometimes I think women are thinking, oh, he likes me. He will sleep with me. You think? But when a man has already told you he's not marriage oriented, he doesn't want a family, you might want to believe that. Okay? When people tell you who they are, they shouldn't have to keep telling you verbally. It's going to get to a point where they actually show you. So here we have a comment by a villainous crone. She said, years ago, my cousin was seeing a man that told her constantly that he didn't see a future with her. I witnessed him saying this on more than one occasion. Dang. So he's saying it around other people. But women got those blinders on, rose-colored glasses. Reality is right in front of you. A man has told you verbally. So back to her comment. So years ago, my cousin was seeing a man that told her constantly he didn't see a future with her. I witnessed him saying this on more than one occasion. Well, my cousin and I were talking one day, and I asked her why she's still with him. She said, quote, to change his mind. Few months went by, and she purposely got pregnant by him, hoping it would keep him attached to her. She was sadly mistaken. He came to the baby shower and aired her out. He showed up with another woman after months of being absent. Wow. She asked me, why did he do that to me? I thought he loved me and would want our baby. I told the girl, listen, he told you over and over again he didn't want you and didn't want to be with you long term. You chose to stay and make a baby with him, thinking his mind would change. She just looked at me like, huh? I just shook my head. How many heads got to shake? Because, see, other women have been shaking their heads for decades. How many heads got to shake? It's so much head shaking, it's going to get somebody a headache. This is the part that I don't understand. Some women don't get. You're thinking because, oh my, he's sleeping with me. He must likes me. Honey, he likes free bedroom activity. I've heard this before. I've heard it seen women. The same thing with a married man. I know one personally waited for 7 years. Oh yeah. While he was with his he moved out. And while she waited for 7 years, guess what she was doing? Helping him through college. And of course, you know what happened? He ended up graduating. Oh yeah. Ended up graduating college and basically he went ghost. Went ghost. People doing what they want to do. When a person tells you and you choose not to accept it, you're delusional. You're not in your reality. You're trying to see what you don't want to see. That's just like me going, okay, my 3 o'clock today is going to be $1 million in that account. I wish it would be. Oh, let me give you guys a heads up. So I did go to play collector on yesterday, and we'll just see if the check clears the bank. Okay, so yeah, looks like Mama got her bands back. Okay, so this one, because I mentioned that the day before, but this here, a man has told you, and you still don't get it. Felicia Gary says this happens more times than you would care to know about. Exactly. It's getting old. It's like somebody running a red light, a stop sign, and then, oh, you crashed your car? She done crashed the car. It's a total loss. But somebody gonna keep on doing it. And they wonder why now you on a bus stop. And I ain't handing out no lollipops either. LL Cool J rap. Yes. Now, this is the part right here. I think Cindy Christian 1700, this is it. She got confused because he kept sleeping with her. There you go. But the man done told you. She got confused because he kept sleeping with her. She thought that meant he loved her. He told her he didn't see a future with her, but he wouldn't break up with her because he was getting his needs fulfilled by her. If she had cut him off, he would have left quick, fast, and hurried. Boom. That's it. You confusing a physical act. Oh, he loves me. No, he doesn't. He's getting his need met. He's like, look, and really, you can't blame the man. Now, he's going to have a financial obligation because there's a baby, but, oh, he's not there for his child. The person already told you. Already told you. We don't listen. So, Sarah Palmer says, listen, learning too late. Exactly. Learning too late when you got a beautiful present that comes with hands and feet and need a place to sleep. Learning too late. But how many times has it got to happen? People always think, oh, well, it's me, it's different. No, it's the same old thing. Delusional. Avundus Collins said, and mind you, this woman has a PhD. Lord have mercy. A PhD. As my grandma would say, book smart, but street dumb. And see, she might have thought, oh, in her mind, she might have thought, oh, well, look at me. I got the PhD. It's an honor for him to be with me. The person I already told you. PhD, but delusional. Delusional. So Cat Mouse said, this is a tale as old as time. Okay. I can never understand why young women are still thinking a baby will keep a man. A black man at that time, when you say baby, they normally get to running. Fool might have a panic attack. You're like, what's wrong with you? A panic attack. Child support. Seriously? Who didn't get the memo? You can learn from the mistakes of others. You can learn from the mistakes of others. So I wanted to cover that. That's so sad. I'm telling you, but now the women don't get it. Now, they're gonna be like the man. Nah. Stop crying, nah. And that's stop crying, nah. You got the baby. Nothing new under the sun. Nothing new. I just watched a show um about castles and stuff. And oh my goodness, some of the things we think are just new, they were doing that back in the 1700s. You gotta be kidding me. 1800s. And we're thinking it's new. Oh, yeah. It's like, whoa, you gotta be kidding me. Been doing it. And then the sad thing that makes me think, if that's the case, I mean, this baby daddy, these Dusties, not being want to be financially responsible for their children. Nothing new. Nothing new. But yet still, the women gonna keep on doing it. Over and over and over again, never learning. Somebody gonna keep on carrying the seed of poverty, never learning. As I said before on the Patreon, you think because he got a GED or he the brains like he done graduated from MIT. Really? By being delusional, you're creating your own woe. You are creating our own woe. Being delusional doesn't make any sense. Creating our own woe. Being delusional. And then wondering why things don't happen the way they do. Why didn't this happen? Sometimes it's right before you, but we don't want to hear it. No one can tell us anything differently. So situations like that, and then it's sad to say, then women, they're like, well, he need to come see about his child. Sure, he should do. It's the right thing to do. But let me tell you something. Once a man has let you know they're not into you like that, they don't want to have a family, that should be your clue. If you're wanting to be married and have a family, then it's time to keep it moving. There's not, I'm going to change his mind. I mean, anyone has thought that. Recently, I asked one of my homeboys, I said, I asked him, I said, why she wants you to do certain things to be a man. She wants you to help her financially. I'm just going to come out and say it. Why are you not doing it? I just want to know. Because the woman's giving everything. She's ready to be married. He won't even help her out financially, and he can. He can. So I said, why you just can't help her out? I don't understand. Do you? You know what he said to me? He said, she can leave or she can go. Either way, I'm not concerned. He said, I'm already going to go ahead and decide dating. But look, he's still sleeping with her. And I'm like, so basically, and see, but this one right here, this little lady, she got a smart ass mouth, and I see she's young and dumb. We could have been put you on. I was thinking my parlay a little change. I says that kind of gets me. You get these little older ones, these little young ones think they know everything because you 20 and we're your age times two. You 20 something times you 22. We're your age times two, and you think we don't know. Oh, okay. I know you're not getting a ring. And I said to him, I said, well, I knew what it was. She calls herself gonna go ahead and keep putting it on him. He's not gonna change his mind. And I said, well, what you gonna do? He's like, hey, she the one keeps coming over. She's now starting to doing a popcorn vid to just pop up. I said, well, she's popping up because she probably knows it's pretty much on the outs because the dates are getting less and less. And he said to me, it's not gonna be he's not gonna marry her. It's not gonna be a ring. And he even told me that's why it's not gonna I said, well, you're still dealing with the woman. You're in a relationship, you're not gonna help her do anything. You know what he said to me? He said, a relationship is an investment. Yeah, I know that. And he said, I'm not making that kind of investment into her. He said, I'm not making that type of investment into her. He said he's not going to marry her. He said then there are goals on the line. She just wants to be pretty and do her thing and probably just run his pockets dry. The handwriting is on the wall. It's Wall Street is bad. I'm hearing the horror stories. I heard all things all around. Oh my gosh. There used to be a time I would just go and, hey, do this, that. Yesterday, when I went to play bill collector, we'll see if the check clears. Yeah, you're not gonna get people. And people are so stupid. Gonna try to get somebody for 20 bands, like anybody gonna notice. Look at that, I don't go hood on them. But anyway, which I'm not really a hood chick. But um, yesterday I was driving, and I said, "What is this box in my car? What is this box?" And I was reached like in the console. I was looking for some sunglasses, and I found I had my moo in there, uh, sunglasses in there. And I reached down, and there was a box. And I said, I know this ain't what I think. I said some sunglasses, and I already knew what I said when I moved. Because I'm sorry, I had a lot of stuff in that console, like looking for some wipes and stuff, because I was eating as I was on the road. And I pulled out some, those Chanel sunglasses, probably about 3 years old. 3 or 4 years old, was left in that vehicle. And I said, oh my God. I said, this is crazy. I'm not buying any more stuff like that. But I thought about it. I said, look how life can change. Ain't no way in hell they can have some new sunglasses. They'll just be sitting there. The way I see it, I'm sunglass stuff for the rest of the life, for lifetime. No. The last ones I bought was $4.25 because I was out and about, and I said, dang, I just got to give me some sunglasses. And I just it happened to be, and I just grabbed some as I was running errands at the Dollar Tree. Life can change. You can have money raining in, then that stuff can stop. You want to bet? That's why I don't understand women who becoming a baby mama in this climate. Look at the economy. 3 or 4 years ago, everybody sitting down pretty. Stock market is still kicking my butt. Yeah. Why do I say that? Life is it can change. What's going on yesterday, tomorrow can be a whole different day. Good or bad, we don't know. One thing we do know, if you keep shopping a whole lot and doing the same habit, if you got your Chanel habit, which I don't, you got your Chanel habit, it can come to a halt. Life can bring it to a halt. Why? It's unexpected. We don't know what's going to happen. Your stock could rise up, your stock could fall. You can have a business deal go up. Next thing you know, it's over. One thing we do know for sure, so we can agree on that. Life can change. When you make yourself a single mother by a man that doesn't want to be there, it's definitely going to change, and it's not going to be for the better. And see, here's the thing about it: it's going to change like forever, and that's the part I don't get. That's the part I don't. It's going to change forever. She may have a PhD, but something is not right in her psyche. I think maybe she thought, "Hey, I'm a PhD. Look what I'm accomplished. He's happy to be with me, or he's going to come around. He's going to see what I have to offer." And look at this right here. Show up. That's cold. He came to the baby shower and aired her out. See, he wanted everybody to know. And shut up with another woman. Keep in mind, he been gone. Of course he been gone. Gone with other chick. Whining and dining her. So life can go through a whole lot of changes. I didn't think somebody was going to try to rip me off. Oh, they tried. Like I'm not going to remember, really? Desperate. Let's see if the check clear. I'm not going to say it's done yet until the check clears. So we know life is full of surprises. But when you see a phenomenon of, hey, when people do this, this is normally happens over and over again. If a person were to walk down the street now in public and just hold some money around, more than likely they're going to probably get jumped, right? Get robbed. If you deal with a highly emotional man that's self-hating and doesn't want you, more than likely he's going to desert you. If you have a baby by the seed of poverty, you're going to struggle. If you have a baby by a man, even if you can control it all by yourself financially, you can hold down you and the child. If you have a baby by a man that's not family oriented, doesn't want a child, doesn't want you, you're going to have to handle that all on your own. That's pretty much guaranteed. Pretty much guaranteed. And sometimes, some dusties like drama. Sometimes they want to hurt you to show you. Let me go ahead and bring my new chick. Let me go ahead and bring my new chick. That'll show you. Knowing you it's for a baby shower now, and you got all your friends there. He wants to hurt her. More than likely, he's mad about that child support that he may have to pay. That's probably it. So he wants to go ahead and hurt. I mean, how embarrassing. Wow. That's going to be the baby shower that no one's going to forget. Hers are going to stick out more than anybody. Girl, did you hear about that baby shower? Isn't that something? That's going to be the baby shower no one's going to forget, and it won't be for a good reason. So that's how people are. People do what they want to do. You try and tell them. They don't want to listen. Oh, no, it's going to be different with me. I'm sure maybe she thought the very same thing. It's going to be different. No, that happened to those girls. I got a PhD. She's probably cute. No. He'll be happy to be with me. And now we know. Now she knows. Now everybody knows. But hey, that's how women are. A lot of people are like that. It is right there in front of your eyes. We're not trying to hear it. It's going to be different this time. A many woman has met a man, and he was already had created a fatherless home, a baby daddy, and created a baby mama, sometimes more than one, and they still stick. Well, that's them. Well, that's them. What you're seeing me to forget, honey, is that's also him. And then she goes along into it and thinks she's, better. Remember that guy, Young Jock, the rapper on that show? And was it what was her name? Fasima? I forget. The real estate lady. I believe she was the realtor. I haven't watched the show in a long time, but I do remember her meeting the baby mothers and his I guess wife at the time legally. And oh my goodness, they were having it out. And she probably thought, hey, that's them. Didn't she have a pregnancy scare, I think? Or say she was, maybe thought she was pregnant or something? Did she have a baby or something? And where is she right now? I think he's married to a whole new somebody. So women have to wake up. It is what it is. Whether a man is showing you, and it's worse when he is showing you and physically telling you, but we ain't trying to hear it. Okay. Good luck, Buttercup. Again, it's sad. So this will be the baby shower that nobody will forget, and not for a good reason. He wants to humiliate her. So you can go ahead and confuse having relations with love. That is two different things, baby. Love is an action word, and more action outside the bedroom. Women getting it confused. Then look up, abandoned with a baby, a little anger, maybe a little bitter. People doing what they want to do. This here is an old play, but the women don't want to get it. So hopefully somebody will wake up and realize, hey, if you're in a situation, it is what it is. Deal with reality. It may not be what you want, but you'll come out a lot better, hopefully, in your decision making. So she has a decision. Like I said, this will be so embarrassing. And now that she has a baby by this man, she'll be able to look at that child and know the father. Now we know. Like I said, like she said in the comment here, who's that said? Yes, learning too late. Sarah Pomey said, learn too late. Yep. So now she can look at her beautiful baby, hope it's healthy, and know the father didn't want her with a child. But yet, it's what she chose. So let me know what you all think. It must be an emotional woman thing, but it needs to stop. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next upload. Ladies, stay safe, and remember, you are the CEO and the CFO of your life. Act like it, and I'm out.